Sledgehammer, World War II, how do I say this? It's odd per se, because the trailer and advertisements for this looked like a different take with Call of Duty Zombies, and it looked interesting. Like sort of maybe like survival horror sort of style, Resident Evil, but with a similar sort of mixed layout with Call of Duty. It turned out to be a tedious shit show with half-assed jump scares and most, if not all, of the stuff to do any of this shit, to be able to access, do anything. You have to be told what to do. You're not given freedom, you have to have a fucking constant reminder to do this, do that. Felt like a fucking quest out of some fucking Bethesda game that was a bit over the top. Zombies wise, they looked new, they had a nice new sound. They spoke German sometimes, it was pretty funny. The characters felt lifeless except for David Tennant guy. I forgot his name, but David Tennant was pretty nice in this. I mean, come on, it's David Tennant, you cannot not like him.
The Scottish?
Yeah, he's Scottish guy.
Character?
Yeah, Scottish guy. He's Doctor Who.
Yeah.
He was like the
only fucking funny character in that game.
Yeah, the only fucking funny guy. Besides that,
I mean, the blonde chick was
yeah, but she's but every single time.
She's German, okay?
That doesn't excuse like the entire time I was watching all the characters moan like.
Yeah.
It was just listening to them moan every time, and it was not fun.
The only moaning character that was okay was Black Ops 2's character. And even it wasn't that heavy. No, it was okay because it wasn't that heavy as World War II.
Fair enough, I'll say that. I felt that there's a lot of like... I fucking called it. Like, a lot of life is taken out of World War II, you know what I mean? Like, a lot of, like, jingle, because things like, for example, like, if you go to the box in, like, the older Call of Duty games, you have a nice jingle or sound to it that makes it fun to get. I wonder what I'm gonna get. This does not have that. It's, kind of lifeless. It's like a little weird box thing that has no personality, it's colorless.
It's a fucking huge ass song, like two metals fucking rubbing each other.
Yeah. Another thing is that you don't know where the box is unless you bump into it by accident. Like all the games, you get a massive blue beacon so you know exactly where it is. In this, well, fucking look around for a very dim red light. Good fucking luck, pal. Even the power-ups, they were half-assed. Like you had like the fucking announcer like double point. Fucking hell, no, like style like fucking Richtofen in their maxes. They had a nice kick in them where you got like a power up or something. This is just small little sound effect, but like no personality in it whatsoever. It's just I got a nuke. That's kind of nice. Kind of half-assed. I just felt that World War II was a lackluster, especially the DLC. I didn't play the DLC much again, but when I did play it, the maps were kind of lacking, same scenario, lacking personality, forcing you to do quests. It was kind of shit. Wasn't fun whatsoever. Do you have any say with World War II at all?
I mean, World War II, you know, when you get introduced to the zombie mode, okay, you get a decent, nice tutorial, right? It's nice. The only thing that I really liked about it, well, I really liked it was the tutorial, right? Because it sets you like in the world and all that shit, and it's not completely fucked, but it can be fucked and all that shit. And at one point, like, you have to kill like two unturned soldiers, I think, in the tutorial. Like, not zombie tutorial, not zombies tutorial, I think. And or I don't remember, but like, and then you go further and all that shit, and you get to a house where there's like the rest of the tutorial, you gotta survive and all that shit. stay there as long as possible. And like at one point is like, okay, you learn the basics. Like it's either you leave or you stay until you die. You know. So when I played the tutorial, I thought like, yo, shit, okay. So the zombies is gonna be like adventure type of shit, like, you know. And it wasn't. It turned out it wasn't. You know, everything you said about you're constantly like you know, it's constantly said like what you have to do and all that shit, and you gotta do like, and you have to do it if you want to have like pack a punch or whatever, even get.
Looks like we'll need to reroute the power to get through.
You know. And DLCs. Okay. There was one DLC, which was the Shore.
That was
Shore
Shadows, Darkest Shores, I think.
Yeah, Darkest Shore or something like that, and that freaked me. Like the map itself was scary. Alright, it was scary. It was like, what the heck? There was some fog in there, and like with the fog, you can't really see shit, and like zombies don't really detect you with the fog and all that. And there was some special type of zombies that.
You had those fucking weird spider-ass looking zombie thing. I don't know what you want to call it.
I don't remember. All that shit. There was this map which took part in Berlin, or was it Berlin? Yeah, it was, and they. Huh? What? They dropped the zombies and all that shit on Berlin, and then the whole map was fucking destroyed.
Yeah.
Like, you know, the concept of it, again, it was there. It had a huge concept, which was, they bring back the dead with the dark energy and all that shit, because like when they die, they release some energy and all that shit, and they exploited that energy with some, you know, bayonet fucking shit. Like, you know, half of the zombies there had something in on their spine, you know, metal shit on their spine. That's how they could walk and all that shit, and you know, keep talking in a dead language, their own language, which was a dark language and all that shit. The concept was there. The concept was it could have been more scary than it was, but it wasn't fairly well implemented. And that map, which was like 3 maps in one map, which was a road, whatever, I forgot the name. It was hard as fuck, and it wasn't very needed. It wasn't very needed. Okay, yeah, it was needed for the story, but was it really though? No.
It didn't like help anything at all with like the main story. It was more just like an interesting like concept that was not as bad as Transit. But probably not. No, I'd say yeah, it's not as bad as Transit, but it still feels a bit tedious having like 3 entire separate maps spread across one, and having difficulty level is a bit fucking much. Overall, with World War II Zombies, I just kind of thought it was lacking what it was offering and didn't deliver. Which I don't think I can say much to be after that. So I will leave you with this temporary clip that you saw the preview of, which is basically what it feels like with one session playing World War II.
Oh, fuck. What the fuck?
Treyarch came back in 2017, roughly.
Once
Black
again,
Ops 4.
I face overwhelming odds to free a lovely woman from the chains
I
of
think it was
oppression.
18. No, yeah, it was 18.
Or as
Actually,
I
it was
like
18.
to call it,
2017 was
Tuesday.
World War II. 2018 then, and
This
I don't really
feels
know,
like
honestly.
a tax on the most
For,
vulnerable.
it was. First off, no campaign compared to the previous times that when Black Ops had done a campaign, it fucking nailed, except for Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is shit when it comes to a campaign. We don't talk about Black Ops 3. Don't talk about Black Ops 3's campaign. Black Ops 3's campaign is bad. Tingle boom.
It was
You were not worth
Tingle
a
boom,
bullet.
shut up. So, how do you think the zombies would have held up in this? This is where mixed opinions come in, because I know there's a lot of people that say that Black Ops 4's Zombies actually is very good. It's got quite a unique style. It goes back to some like Black Ops 3 level complexity, different styles.
Why
Some
can I
say
not stop
they'd argue
thinking
that
about
it's got
Scarlet?
wider
This
variety,
is
like
not
different
like any woman
styles
I
and
have ever
playthroughs and
met.
different maps,
She's
like design. It's a lot
utterly
more
new to
interesting
my
in some of the art
charms.
and like the guns and locations. I'm on the end that doesn't feel like that's either because I just don't see it as much of an improvement. Well, actually, yeah, I probably see it as a downgrade because they removed Jug.
Is
and
there
the perk
maybe
system
some
was
room to negotiate?
Fuck that with the perk system, it's kind of weird. Like, they removed Jug for a start. Why the hell did they remove Jug? Like, you cannot remove the go-to perk that every level of the game has to have for zombies, or else that's just brain dead stupid. I don't really have much to say again for Black Ops 4 because I didn't really play it, the zombies, that much. I thought it was kind of odd at all. It wasn't anything I've seen before, at least for World War II. I got a rough
Diego
idea.
has
but
no
this
bullets. How is this
What the
possible?
fuck? I don't know, honestly. Do you have any say on Black Ops 4 at all, Marco? If you did play it at all.
Yeah, I played it. I played every COD that has zombie. Well, yeah,
Bar if not more.
roughly. No, part that one.
I see Athena
didn't even
and
bought
Poseidon.
it here, so-
But who is the woman who lost her head? Awaken, my soldiers!
No, I was expecting
Slay
to
these
do
pawns of the
that,
Pythia!
Black Ops 3 because it was a Black Ops title. It was Treyarch.
They don't let any corpse go to waste here, do they?
It's one
Yeah.
of the greatest with the company.
Yes, and I'm with like zombies.
Aim for the
Treyarch
head
has
or
been
they get back
the
up.
get-go and the big like seller for zombies, and like the most successful. Whenever Sledgehammer and Infinity Ward did it, they weren't that much great at it.
Yeah, but when I played it, I realized like, instantly, not even moving. Okay, I wasn't even moving at all. I said, "It's your head." And then because of that, it's because there was too many changes.
You got lucky there, Cuco. Amigos, this does not look good. I bid you an explosive farewell.
Oh,
Flying horse. So, what did you sneak me?
too much rough change. With all the Black Ops, alright, all the Black Ops, Black Ops 1, Black Ops 2, Black Ops 3, it's all different, but the changes were small.
The man up
Were
on the
big but
mezzanine.
small at the same
Was
time.
that the Oracle's arch-enemy?
They weren't
I
too
always
heavy that
wanted
would
an
like
arch-enemy.
make the
No,
game
they
feel
weren't-
weird.
They weren't,
Or,
yeah,
like,
they
out of
weren't
place.
too heavy. They
The
weren't,
one who
and,
did
you
this
know,
to me. The one you must
with Black Ops
stop
4,
at all costs.
the game screen was too clunky. It was fat. It was
golden.
You had the gun logo, you had the bullets, you had like purse, you had the points, you had this, you had that, and all of that. It was clunky. It was
Perhaps he will help us again.
It was packed as shit, right? And what I didn't like about it, with the perk system, you said they changed it because it was was
Time waits for no
2.
man. Not
And
even me.
the reason they changed it is because Jason Blundell wanted to change
A temple for a sun
make
god
it
should
feel
maybe
that
let in
every
more
game is
sunlight,
unique,
no?
and every person
Stand
is so
before me.
legit add
Pay
variety.
tribute to Apollo.
Not the same
Accept his challenge.
people
Win his favor. Restore
have the
his
same
eternal
games, you know? Because
And you
everybody was
shall
going like for the same bird over and over. Double points. And he wanted to see like he wanted
Seek
to
the
change that
primordial epic land of purple blessings.
with putting a perk system and all that shit. Perk and making your own perk that something that I thought it was good. It was in a way, but like the perks were
A
shit.
gift for you.
And then creating a class that you
Much
can
obliged.
start with
As
shotgun.
my cowboy friends like to say.
That they added, but it was OP. All right, they didn't really touch it like
When this
Cold
is
War,
over, I'm coming
so
back
you
here
would
for
be
a
OP
nice
from
hot
the start.
soak.
All right, and the specialist system
I smell money.
that was there was
No, really, I can actually
really
smell
like
it.
Okay, yeah, we saw the use of the katana and all that. That was fun. All right, that was fun. Just using the fucking katana, the KO, was fun. All right, but the Ragnarok DG3, okay, it was another version of the Ragnarok DG2 which appeared in
My ancestors used these most effectively.
But other than that, I didn't really like the specialist system there. And then when I talk about a lot of changes, other than a lot of changes, that they added like 2 stories. So the Chaos storyline and the Ether storyline. So Chaos was not that interesting. There's a map there's one map in the fucking Chaos storyline which involves fucking vampires and werewolves. Alright, so understand that this is Chaos.
This freestanding column reminds me of the one they just erected in Mexico City.
Fairy tales, you know?
Erect.
Yeah.
And like, oh, you have to create a gun with silver bullets and all that shit. Oh my god. Bro. It's stupid. I was
Over the top.
But I'm particularly proud of that shot.
Over the top, that's what it was. I was saying over the top.
yeah, it's over the top. It's over the top, you know? And the thing that I hated most about Black Ops 4 Zombies on the Ether side is that it was remakes. It was remakes of maps. All the maps were remakes. None of the Dead was a remake of
That is actually a good point. I don't remember like all the maps, but there is. Alpha was Nuketown.
Was Nuketown. After that, what was it? Classified was a remake of 5. Forgot the fucking last name. The last one.
The last one that officially ended zombies.
Called the Dead. Yeah,
No,
the last
Blood,
one.
the Blood of the Dead.
No. Yeah, Blood of the Dead. No.
No, I know
Blood of
what
the
you
Dead
mean.
was
I know what you mean. Call the Dead one that had, for some reason, the guys from Black Ops 2. I didn't get that, but yeah, that was like the last one that had where we saw the final end of Call of Duty, or at least of that storyline, which was quite emotional, admittedly. Despite I didn't like the maps, I still thought that the final end that they confirmed this is the last time we'll see Tank Dempsey and Edward. At least in that form. That was the last time we'll see them as their characters. And their send-off video was actually quite emotional and touching to see how far they've gone. But Black Ops 4 overall for me, just yeah, I didn't really enjoy it.
Totem. Jesus fuck.
Ah, tag their... Oh, there we go.
Tag their totem. So, yeah. I mean, I like the fact that you, Black Ops 2 characters were back. Like, oh yeah. Because it was a decent crew. The maps weren't that great, but the crew was decent. And they did my girl fucking Misty wrong by nerfing them.
Just look at that chaos crystal thing. They are everywhere.
Okay. Yeah, I think you need to stop going on the internet for now. You need to get a girlfriend.
I
Handle
never
that
want to
yourself.
inhale one of these
I'm
again.
joking, Jesus fuck. Anyway. Yeah, so the ending was sad. It was and then they did a goodbye video.
That was it after that.
The
After that
explosion
DLC and after
definitely
that
caused
video.
some damage.
Because you can, obviously it would be nice to see them keep on going, but you'd end up having just bad ideas because the more you try and milk it, the worse it's going to get. And what they did give, despite I didn't like the map story-wise, it was alright. It was still a very satisfying ending. Despite, again, confusing how the hell it works, but I'd have to go watch a video to see how it works before I still get confused. But, yeah. What it was a satisfying end with the story-wise of zombies. 10 years, and now it it was worth a fucking ride. Yeah, any like last save for Black Ops 4 overall, are you good?
You know, our journeys have been surprisingly reliant on the inhalation of unusual
with
substances.
Black Ops 4, it was a very mixed bag, and with the previous of World War II thing, everyone was thinking that the end of zombies was coming. Zombies was not gonna get any more popular, that it wasn't gonna succeed. With Modern Warfare 2019, we had Spec Ops, which would have been seen as a great return. Turned out to be hard as nails and near nigh impossible and wasn't fun at all.
Yeah.
So, how did Treyarch respond? By going back to where they all started. Well, not exactly like they all started like in World at War, but go back to where shit got real.